only on the unit cost. That is the total unit of the
Yes, because the question asks us to calculate the unit cost. So
unit cost.
if we want to find the total, it's simple. We just apply the unit cost multiplied by the total units for each of them.
Okay, but like we have calculated in each of these. How do we call it? Under the um, power drill operation, we have calculated the unit cost for it.
The activities, the unit cost for each of the activities, yes.
Yes, but is it necessary in an exam like when you are in the place to just forget about those ones and then what the total cost, unit cost you have here, you just multiply by the 2000 direct, then you get your total cost.
In exam, you work according to what the examiner requires you to do. You could be asked a question to calculate the total cost of production for the products. Then in that case, you'll have to be multiplying it. Or in that case, you could find all your unit costs and then you multiply by the total unit for each of them. Okay, but this time around, you've been asked to prepare a unit cost statement. Is that clear?
Yes, in the unit cost statement, that means you are asking us that we will be using each of the how to call it in different, like the power drill, power handling, the unit cost, we will be multiplying each of them, then add them separately. Each of the total units in each of
you mean in a situation whereby you are asked to calculate the totals, yeah?
Yes, you could go back to the worksheet, please. Let me just
the workings.
Yes, the working. Like yes, the working here where you are now.
Okay.
Like under the material quantity, we have a total of 800,000 under X. Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
8,000.
Yes. So now that means the total cost that we have for the department X, we will multiply by 8,000 and also multiply by 12,000 separately with the.
No. This don't confuse this 8,000 with this 2,000 and 1,500. This 8,000 here is 8,000 meters square of material.
Is it? But okay, but like it is the same like multiplying 8,000 by the OAR and also multiply by 2,000, isn't it? Like to have the total cost for that department is the same thing as the multiplying by all these ones, you add them together and multiply it by the total cost.
Multiplying all these ones and multiply by total. I don't understand your question, obviously.
Oh, yes, honestly, I don't know how you. Okay.
Yes, because. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Mr. What's his name? Mr. Popana.
Batu.
Yes, I don't think this man understands. Issue the 2,000 is the unit cost, exactly. And then the 8,000 is the total.
Exactly.
That's what I want him to understand.
The 8,000, in fact, and the 2,000 are different. The 8,000 is referring to the cost driver, whilst the 2,000 here on top is talking about the unit of each of the products, 2,000, 1,500, and 800. So this 8,000 here is only needed for the calculation, for the apportionment, for the sharing of the overheads relating to the activity. As simple as that.
Yes, I understand what he means here. Like this 8,000, you can just go straight away and like multiply in this 8,000 by the OAR.
No, you cannot do that.
Okay,
what you multiply by the OAR is the actual activity level. Okay. So what we are saying is, in case you are doing the total approach, instead of using the 4, you can multiply by the 8,000. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. If you are doing the total approach, yes, you can use the 8,000. Fine. But we are not using the total approach here.
Yes, because like this 4,000 now, it is telling us like the total unit in department X. because 1 unit is costing 4. So 4 multiplied by 2,000, that's where we have the 8,000, isn't it?
Yes, 4 times, exactly, yes. That's where you have the 8,000.
Now, this 8,000 is units now.
No, no, no,
8,000.
the 8,000 is not units. Don't confuse
Yes.
it. The 8,000 is material quantity.
It's a material quantity in production.
No. This is material quantity in meter square, not in production.
So that means this 8,000 is in meter square, 8,000 meter square.
8,000 meter square, yes. This is 8,000 meter square for material handling activity as a cost. If you have to handle material, you have to know how many materials, and of course you express materials in meter square by their length.
Okay, let me.
Please just look at it this way. Don't confuse the two. This is ABC, whereby we consider overheads. We consider overheads to be related to the activities. The activities will be the activities that will be undergone when you are producing. Okay?
Yes.
In this situation, the activities that we will undergo will be material receiving materials, power drill, the number of power drills and so on, material handling. So each of them have got their cost drivers. That's why when we look at this, cost driver rate, we calculated them based on their various cost drivers. For example, the cost driver for material receipt was what? Number of badges of material, power drill, and then quantity. So we use those bases to share the overheads. Okay, so when we share the overheads, we will have a unit of this, but then this unit refers to the badge, like in this situation here. And the badge, like I explained, is talking about this. This is one badge, this is another badge, and this is another badge. Okay, so if we are going to calculate the unit, we find this, and then once we absorb it, okay, since it's talking about the total here, once we absorb it, we have to find the unit because it's a unit cost statement.
Yes, I understand that.
You understand all that. So what is it that you don't understand, Usman?
Why do we calculate that 8,000 there in order to determine the OAR?
Yeah, don't call it OAR here, please. We are calculating. Look. Let's put it this way: if you are calculating your OAR in absorption costing, you consider two things, don't you? The first thing you consider is the overhead itself. The second thing you consider is the activity level.
Yes.
Okay. In this case, our activity level is what?
100.
Is the cost driver.
One is 19,400. Yes. The total.
Yes. So the total activity level here is 19,400, and this 19,400 here is meter square. Okay, it's meter square. So this is why to get our to arrive at our cost driver unit, we take the total overhead, we divide it by the total cost driver. Just like we will take the total overhead divided by the total activity level when we are doing our absorption costing.
Exactly.
Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. So please don't worry, Usman. In case you have any further clarification you can call me privately. I can explain it to you. All right?
No problem.
Just for the sake of time, because I promised people that this class is not going to go beyond 5, and it's almost 5 o'clock now. Okay? Is that okay? Happy? Shall we go?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's find. Hello, yes?
Yes, sir. I want to say, like, maybe after the class, you download the spreadsheet as Excel, then you share it with the class so that we can also have broader knowledge of it, because some of us are practicing it and there are steps that we go because you have to concentrate on the class also.
Okay, no problem.
If you share that one, you can compare with what we have been trying
Okay, no problem. You're right. After the class, I'll do three things. One, I'll share the video. Two, I'll share the slides, the PowerPoint. I'll download it into the slides. I'll download them into their PowerPoint form and share with you. And of course, I'll download the spreadsheet also and share with you. And again, I'll give you the link if you want to look at it on the Google Sheet. Also, you can look at it. Okay. In case you are practicing and you find it difficult, you can always go to the video and then you can follow along. Is that okay? Okay.
That's okay.
Fine. So now that will nicely take us to our part 3. Our part 3 is the comparison. So we're going to look at that. They have provided the model answer for that. So I will go there and we can look at it. We can look at it and then I'll give you assignment and we'll call it a day. Right. So maybe in the next 5 minutes we should be fine. Just bear with me. The next 5 minutes we should be fine. Inshallah. Okay. So you see, I'll give you the slides. If you want to get the workings, you can just click on this link. Okay, and then you'll go to, that will take you to the Google Sheet, the answer. But yet still, I'll download it in its Excel form so you can look at it also if you want to. Okay, so the part B says, explain the relevance of cost drivers in activity-based costing. Make use of figures from the summary statement prepared in A to illustrate your answer. Okay, so what are cost drivers? So in this question, you're going to explain what cost drivers are, how they are used in ABC, and then you try to show summary calculations which will include cost drivers from what you have already done. Okay, so we all know what cost drivers are. Cost drivers, we know that there are factors, of course, that determines the size of the overhead. And in ABC, they are the ones that are used to share overheads between products, and of course, we've seen them in the questions. Cost drivers usually will apply to activity. For example, power processing, the cost driver is the number of power drill operations. So basically, the answer to this part, you will find it in the question and your understanding of cost drivers. Okay, and then how to call it, you can, of course, talk about the cost drivers that are given on the question. So let's talk about your assignment. I'm giving you assignment, which of course I'm going to ask you to submit. I'm not sure whether next week we'll have to, because next week we'll be very close to Korite, and I'm sure some of you will want to go to the provinces to celebrate your Korite. And I think in the provinces, most likely it might be on a Thursday, maybe. Because Korite, I think, is either Wednesday or Thursday. So, but in the provinces, they cannot pray on Wednesday. Well, for some people, because most people in the provinces started fasting on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. So, because of that, I think we can take Friday off for our class, just for the sake of those who will be traveling to the provinces. Because I know, just like myself, a lot of you are village boys, yeah? Isn't it? Village boys and village girls. Is that not the case? Or do you still want us to hold class? If you want us to hold class, I am available. I'm not traveling anywhere. Karamo? Karamo, are you a village boy?
No, I'm not a village boy. Me, I live in Sukuta. Sukuta is a city now, not a village.
Ah, Sukuta. Okay.
Ibrahim Ekedrame, he's the one who is from the village.
But Ibrahim is from my
anyway,
village.
I'm a village boy. Huh?
Okay. So yeah.
Me too, I'm a village boy. Huh?
Yeah, village boy, I can see that. Okay, so your assignment, right? This time around, you're not going to do it on the group one. You're going to do it individually. So you're going to open an individual file on your Google Sheet. We've gone through how to do that, so make sure you know how to do that. So you can either open your file from the Google Drive by using your UTG email, or if you don't have a UTG email, you can use your private Gmail, okay? So when you open a new file, you can give it your name and a MAT number. So for example, if this is my MAT number, I'll just say my name and then MAT number. That will be your file name. That's very, very important. And if you go inside the file also, just on top on A1, make sure you type your name and your MAT number. Okay? So the question you're going to answer is on your pack, the notes. That's the what is it? What's the name of the question, sir? Is it Bruntai PLC? Okay. So let me see if I have that. Yes. Okay. Right. Yes. So it's Bruntai PLC. That's the second question on your handout. Yeah. So you use that. You use Bruntai PLC as your assignment and follow these 3 steps. Okay. So you're going to share, each and every one of you are going to work on separate files. Is that clear? No shared files. Open it on your Google Drive and share with only me. Okay? Because this I'm going to mark is going to form part of your final score. So I'm going to give you a couple of assignments, okay? And then I'll mark all of them and average them. That will be part of your 25 marks. Please take note of this. Don't joke with it. And for your information, you can discuss the assignment, but I don't want you to spy and copy from each other. If you do that, I will definitely know. With Google Sheet, it's very, very easy to catch people. Very, very easy. So please, you can discuss as to the way to go about it, but don't copy from each other. Don't spy from each other. Is that noted?
Hello, Mr. Fofana?
Yes.
I had an issue with my laptop. It wasn't this thing during the course of giving us the first assignment.
Okay.
So I didn't do it. So I'm trying, if you can, I don't know how you are going to.
Yeah, if you have issues, because not only you, some students were texting me, I have problem with my laptop, I have problem. But look, your laptop or your phone or it's not the only appliance in the whole of the Gambia. And the beauty with this is you can just go and use somebody's computer. Your friends, your mates, your brothers, your sisters. You won't tell me that those ones will not have computer. So go and log onto their computer. Use your email. Your work will be completely independent from their own. So if you're having issues with your laptop or with any of your app, so just go and use somebody's. It's simple. Okay. So I'll excuse you this time, Usman. But please, next time, if it is late, I will definitely not accept it. And with Google, with Google Sheet and stuff like that, you don't have to tell people, stop, don't send me this, don't. If you send me, the time you do it exactly, the date and the time will all be recorded. So if you submit it late, well, you will be definitely penalized for that. Okay, you'll be penalized, and I will definitely know it. So when should you submit it? Sorry. When should you submit it? The timing is here. So it's going to be 19th. I've catered the next week is going to be mostly prayers time, Eid time. So it's going to be the following week on the 19th, on Wednesday, latest 4 p.m. Okay? Is that okay? Any questions before we wrap up?
Yes, fine.
Mr. Governor.
Yes. Yes, Yema?
What actually is the assignment? The one we did.
The one you did is part of the assignment. That was on a group one. So this is the second assignment that I've given for this semester. Am I answering your question, Yema? Hello? Okay, she's not getting me. Any more questions? We have to wrap up. It's time. I promise people that today's class was going to be fast.
Mr. Fofana?
Yes. Yes.
I used to do the practical work on the seat we all say. I used to go down and do the questions where the one you used to do. So it is okay to continue doing my practical works there, or I have to create.
Open a new one.
No, I'm not saying about the assignment there, but this practical works we used to do together.
Okay. You usually do it on the shared one or on your own?
On the shared one, but I have protected, and I used to go. Then if I complete the first one, maybe the second one, I go down. This is how I used to do it there.
Okay.
So it is okay to create another one to do it there.
No. Do a new one. Do a new one, please. Do a new one.
Okay.
Do a new one. Yeah. Do a new one. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Hello,
you.
Mr. Fofana.
Hello, Batu.
Yes, I want to know. I want clarification here. The first assignment plus this is going to be the two assignments, or you are giving another assignment
Of
plus
course.
this.
As we go along, I'll give you more assignments. More assignments. Close to 5.
Which one are you going to mark? Which one are you going to mark?
All of them. All of them. I'm going to mark all of them and average them.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All of them and average them.
So, Mr. Fofana,
Yes.
like normally, continuous assessment will be 50 marks, right? And exam 50.
No, I think for the how to call it, if they have not changed the regime, it's 25 and 75. I don't know. I have to confirm that with Remy anyway. I have to confirm it with Remy. But when we started the online class, that has been the case. 75 and the 25. Okay. So I'll confirm that.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Maybe you can ask him.
So
yes, I will.
I think the always are
Mr.
better.
Fofana.
Yes, Batu.
The always
So
are
there's
better.
no.
Sorry, you said there's no.
No.
I'm not getting you right, Batu. Is there no what? We are not getting him. So we will wrap up here. Okay, we'll wrap up here. Have a good day and of course a good weekend. We're going to meet, I think, the upper week, isn't it? Because next week we're not going to have any class. Is that okay?